So the first one is the goals and objectives, right? So as I mentioned, so the vulnerability assessment is primarily to discover what kind of vulnerabilities are present in a given system or a given environment. And then penetration testing is more along utilizing those vulnerabilities and then figuring out whether an unauthorized access could be done or any kind of malicious activity could be possible with that discovered vulnerability, right? So vulnerability assessment and pen test is like going one level further down in terms of figuring out, whether these vulnerabilities that are discovered are really indeed, um, you know, um, something that could be exploited and that could be, used for gaining access to the systems or, doing something that that the users are not supposed to do. So just like in any other project, goal setting is like really, really important for VAPT also because we've seen a lot of projects, initially when we don't do this particular step well in terms of really figuring out what is that we are trying to do and why we are trying to, do this VAPT, then, the whole exercise gets very diluted as we go on. So, say for example, for a software company, it will be to educate the developers in terms of the vulnerabilities in the system that they are developing. For example, a SaaS company wants to have a sample goal statement like the one that's highlighted here. Or like if you are a business, a B2B customer, and if your end customer is requiring you to do the pen test, essentially what you are trying to do is you're trying to protect definitely for this particular project that particular customer's data. So what you essentially need to do is identify all the systems that are actually touching all the system and the data that are being used for that particular customer, and then be able to come up with an clear objective in terms of what you're trying to do.
For more information, click on the link below or visit databrackets.com.